Here at Gundam Planet, we're all about following our dreams. That's why I followed my dream right into the G-Self Perfect Pack. Now, anyone that knows me knows how excited I am to build this. Because when this first came out, me, being the deluded, hopeful boy that I am, thought, oh, I don't need to buy that, I'll just wait until the master grade. And here we are, like a year and a half, 2 years later, and time has made a fool of me. So, I'm very glad that this kit was reissued, which means I get another crack at it. I get to show you what the G-Self is all about. Because for people that have not watched G-Reco, the main thing, like the gimmick of the G-Self was it had a lot of backpacks. It had like 8 different backpacks in here in the show, and let's see, 2 of them got models. The assault pack, this, and the atmospheric pack. I guess the space pack counts, but it doesn't matter. It had a lot of backpacks, and this one is the endgame pack. This is the one that was used in the last 2 episodes, the final battle, the end-all, be-all of all backpacks. And what that means, Bellry, the pilot of the G-Self, could just yell out whatever he wanted to do, and this backpack would do it. So if you've seen the assault pack, it's got the big like cannons over the top of the shoulders. This can do that. If you've seen the reflector pack, like the one with the shields and stuff, it's kind of like the Gundam X sort of thing, this can do that too. It was pretty much like, let's squish all these different backpacks he had into one thing. So let's take a look what they give you in this girthy box, because there's a lot of plastic in here. So to start off with, we've got this clear blue. Now it's very nice. It's like the production value on this kit is stellar, as it is with all the G-Reco high grades. Buy them. These are like for the reflector mode, so these like shoot out of the main shield and his different backpacks he's got on. So these just kind of gather energy, I guess. It actually comes with a stand, so when you've got this thing on, it's going to be very heavy. So this is kind of necessary, but it's also cool. It's like kind of got a pearl sheen in there. It's nice. Let's see. A lot of this kit, the plastic is just the backpack. So we've got the shield in here, some more backpack pieces. Lovely plastic on these kits. I love it so much. More for the boosters on the side was still just white plastic. What a surprise. More white plastic for the backpack. It's like the plastic for the backpack probably makes up more of the kit in here than the G-Self high grade itself, which I guess isn't a surprise, but it's a lot to go through. More like supporting pieces for the backpack. They've got different joints in here because the backpack gets to like move and jimmy waggle all over the place. Let's see. More clear blue. I think this is for like the kneecaps and the different like highlighting places around the G-Self. Tiny little polycap sheet. Not much to say about polycaps. Let's see. Little thing of yellow. Part separation on this kit is very good, except for, well, we'll get to that later. Just some nice yellow pieces, like for the chest and the skirt armor. The darker red, which happens when the G-Self equips the Perfect Pack, like the normal bright red on it turns into this kind of like maroon crimson. Same with the blue. Comes this like lighter blue, which I like a lot better than the default G-Self color scheme. That's not my cup of tea. More gray plastic. Seems like inner frame skeleton joint pieces. You got your gun in here, hands. Very bright pink beam sabers. Like, these are fluorescent. This is very pretty. Boy. More polycaps. I think these are specifically for the backpack. They seem like more sturdy. And big old sheet of white plastic. And my least favorite thing about this kit, second least favorite thing, the fact that the G-Self horns, like the V horns, whatever, like are not pointed. So I'm gonna do some work on there, like file them down and get that razor sharp edge that this kit deserves. These. This kit has something like 20, 25, 30 stickers in here. I'm going to do my best to use as few of them as possible to see if I can do like some sort of color correction or any kind of work to make sure I don't have to use these. We'll see how successful I am. I have high hopes. But as you can see, you get a lot of kit in here in your box. So I'm very excited to see what this is going to turn into, because I think the G-Self is one of my favorite Gundams, right up there with Turn A. Like, whew, I'm an excited boy right now. And we're Jack. This is one of my favorite high grades of all time, I think. Just because it's the G-Self. I love the G-Self with all my heart, and the Perfect Pack is the perfect boy of the show. Just look at this. It has a presence that a lot of other high grades just do not have. Like, putting this together, like, if you've built the regular G-Self high grade, first of all, sorry, it's not stellar. It's good from far, but far from good. But because you don't just get the G-Self high grade in this box, you get all of this. You like 60% of the plastic in this box is just the Perfect Pack. And because all the little upgrades, all these little pieces of blue plastic in here, they just really make this guy pop. Like, I think one of the main differences between the regular G-Self and the Perfect Pack G-Self, like, you got these shoulders here with the little piece of blue plastic. You got the red lightning bolts. It brings me to a big criticism overall of this kit, and it's a big one. There's 83 stickers in this kit, and they want you to use all 83. Fortunately, I was able to cut that down to a mere 79. I just lined the lightning bolts on the shoulders with a red Gundam marker, and I refuse to do the stickers on the top of the shoulder where they wanted you to use this giant blue sticker. Nuh-uh. No way. But you got this boy, and what are you gonna do with him? Answer: a lot. Right now, I put him in reflector mode because it's obviously the coolest one. But to get him like just regular, like, pop those off. Bada bing. Bada boom. Whoa. And the arms that attach like the Perfect Pack pods to like the main backpack are super sturdy, so you can like jiggle these all around however you want. You can put it in reflector mode like we just had, or you can get it into assault mode and do it like that. It comes with obviously the shield. Shield is super cool. Again, they might want you to do like 10 stickers on the shield. I cut 2 off because I wanted you to do a sticker on top of another sticker. Again, not happening. But it comes with some other cool accessories. I'm going to bring it back closer so you can get a better look at what makes this guy such a perfect boy. Alright, so let's take a closer look at what makes the Perfect Pack such a perfect boy. So, you got the stand. Obviously it comes with it. It's very helpful because, obviously, this is not a robot that can stand on its own. It's just not going to happen. But the Perfect Pack can just pop off because it's not a polycap, but it's just a single plastic piece. And like I said before, articulation on this is pretty nice. Like, the later G-Self G-Reco high grades are like fairly standard for like whatever year this came out. Can't really remember, but it's very playable, very posable, and there's a lot of nice detail on this guy. Like, plenty of panel lines if that's your jam, which it is mine, to just like play around with. A lot of different painting options you can do. Like, the part separation on this was surprisingly good for just a little high grade, but definitely upper tier as far as like parts count, as far as colors for high grades go. So you just pop the Perfect Pack back on, and they give you a special adapter for the stand to just put it back on. So there you go. You got your shield. Shield looks real nice. Big piece of blue plastic that can clip on just at the arm here and kind of sit there. You saw before, you got 4 of these reflector part pieces. They just clip on to the back of the Perfect Pack, no problem. Display it in reflector mode, display it in assault mode, whatever you want to do. I want to bring special attention to these beam sabers. like, look at this pink. It's such a good pink. Sometimes it's orange, but like, I want to see this plastic used in more things. And it just slots into the hand. Like, you don't have to take apart the hand or anything. It's just there. And for those of you out there, I know you're asking, like, where's the gun? Where's the gun? Every Gundam's got to have a gun. Well, here it is. You want to do something with this? I don't know. It's not very good. It's just two pieces of gray plastic sandwiched together. There's no like color for this. Like, you're gonna have to paint this yourself if you want to be screen accurate. They didn't give you any stickers for this. Surprisingly, they gave you stickers for literally every other part of the model, but not this. Whatever. They give you a couple open hands so you can do like the famous pose in the beginning of the show where it's just like arms wide open. It's pretty cool. But other than that, like, most of the plastic was just given to like the different things you can do with the Perfect Pack. Like, you stretch it out all here for the reflector mode, flip it back forward for the assault mode. These things up here are also flip forward, but I never figured out how to do that without them coming off, so you're on your own there. Otherwise, like, a super solid model with a lot of good part separation, a lot of nice colors. Like, this blue plastic is fantastic. And I think I heard somewhere that it's UV reactive too, but I don't really have a black light here to test that out, so yeah, on your own. But I was supremely satisfied with like the level of detail, part separation, color in this model. Just a fantastic boy for a fantastic show. So in the end, is this a good kit? Yes. Is this a kit to buy if you're a G-Reco fan? Absolutely yes. Like I've said many times before, G-Reco is my favorite Gundam show because it's kind of a hot mess, but in a very special way few shows can replicate. And this guy is kind of like the poster child for that. Like, it's completely over the top. It can do whatever you want it to do. And it's so flashy and fun. Like, you can't help but smile when you look at it. Like, I love it. But if you like G-Reco, and if you're a good person, or if you don't like G-Reco, I would still recommend you get this guy, because they're not going to make any more G-Reco models. Like, I pray every night that I'm going to wake up and it's going to be like, oh, Jack, they announced a Master Grade G-Self. Your prayers were answered. And just party for the rest of my days. But no. And that's why we're left with this. And this is possibly the best incarnation of the G-Self that exists in model form. We got a couple robot spirits, and those are really nice. But if you want to model the G-Self, this is definitely the one to get. And a little something extra. I noticed I got this base on here. Like, this is the same base Bandai throws in with all their models, and they really shouldn't, because this is not a model that really works with it, because you got this little like lower arm in here. You know, kind of just slide them in. It's like, now we're cooking. If you like this video, if you like G-Reco, drop us a like below. If you want to discuss why G-Reco is the best Gundam, drop a comment below. I love talking about G-Reco. And if you like this video, or any of our other beautiful videos with beautiful boys reviewing nice robots, drop us a comment, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thanks again to Marsh Sound for wonderful music. And we'll see you next time.